Hey guys, how you doing? I don't know if y'all heard me before. I did a whole live stream. I did a whole live stream. Hey, I just figured that I would pop on here for a few seconds while we're on our little lunch break. The judge had a lunch break. They went to break before lunch because one of the jurors, this stuff is getting on these jurors' nerves so bad that one of the jurors' nose started bleeding and they had to stop. What would he say? You get my pressure up. Woody would tell y'all in a minute, you get my pressure up. But I wanted to pop on here today because Woody don't have any representation. John Melnick, as of this morning, is on 6 months suspension of being a practicing attorney. So I'm not an attorney. I'm not a doctor. I don't play. Well, I'm not a medical doctor. Inquiring minds, me, would like to know if when the court finds out that Melnick, because I'm pretty sure because Woody was on the stand and Judge Whitaker has been so adamant about making sure that Woody had representation, will they stop examining Woody? Because he's not represented anymore. His lawyer is on a 6-month suspension. 6 months. The bar said this morning he's no longer practicing law, so it would be illegal for him to give him legal advice. Now, this says that he's suspended for CLEs, which would be him not taking whatever continuing education is required. We all professionally have continuing educations that we must do in this world. I don't care if you a CNA, you got CEs, lawyers, CLEs, doctors, insurance. Every profession has some type of continuing education that is required. And I don't know if this is completely accurate, but from what I hear, word on the street, with the ear on the ground, says that he had other issues, that it's just not about his CEs, that there was a bar complaint put in place and that for some time they've been going through this, and Melnick had to get documentation in on time to be able for it to be considered and him to keep his license. This would be very important. I'm not sure how Melnick runs his practice or if he has help. But this is a big thing. It's huge because can Woody go back later and say, I don't want hands up. I don't want to testify. I don't have representation. I need more time to get representation. Will this stretch out the Woody testimony? Because we all living for it. I mean, he's hot right now. Everything is Woody Woo. You know, he on them streets, he out in that world. And yesterday he gave a jaw-dropping testimony. I mean, first, let I don't recall Woody. That boy don't recall anything unless he out here in this YouTube world. But okay, whatever. We ain't gonna talk about your memory because mine ain't that good. I be needing a little ginkgo myself in the morning. But Woody, and I'm gonna talk about that. I don't remember. I'm not an attorney. That I don't recall thing that he keeps doing. If you guys go back, I don't have video, but there are other YouTubers that have tons and tons. I mean, this is 110 day of this trial. I really should have got on this a long time ago. But if you go back through, you'll see that in the secret meeting, Hilton told him, you could say, I don't recall. He cannot be perjured for I don't recall. Why is that important? That's important because yesterday defense objected to her saying to him, you can say, and she said it again, you can just say, I don't recall. It's important because that is a way for the prosecutors to now get in the video, to get in the tape, get in the pictures. And that's why they spent so many days going through the evidence and the possible testimony of Woody to see what they were going to let come in and what come out. Again, my name is LJ Hall. If you're getting this while I'm here and we're live, I thank you. I'm glad we're here. If you are getting to see my information, I'm going to cut out these uhs because I don't even say that in real life. If you are getting to see this video on a replay, do me a favor. Watch it. Help me get my watch time up. Like it. Help me get some engagement. Make a comment. And then, guys, you know what I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask you subscribe. Because sometimes it's good to hear other people's views. You have a million people covering this right now. I know you got a lot of good channels that are established, who got meat in the game, who really know this case inside and out. But sometimes it's good to hear a lay person, like myself. Yeah, my head hurt like hell because I had it braided last night. I'm gonna be doing some water aerobics, and I don't want to have to deal with my hair. So my inquiring mind, if I had an attorney that I could tap into right now, I would ask them, hey, can Woody still be this witness that they need him to be without having any representation? I know he's not on trial, but again, there's no one there to say, don't talk about that because that's not covered in your agreement. That's not covered in your agreement. And since he doesn't have that, where do we go? Will Woody be another reason for this trial to go on pause? Because we know that they are not really prepared for the next 30 witnesses that they're supposed to be. And for me, watching what I've watched, I was really at first impressed with Judge Whitaker, but she's just a new gatekeeper for Glanville for me. I'm kind of over it. Just like a doctor don't like to talk about another doctor and a lawyer don't like to talk about another lawyer, you best believe a judge ain't gonna throw her chief judge under the bus. Because in my mind, you would think she said, she was asked how many more times would the prosecuting attorneys get to hide evidence, not share evidence. And she said, not many more times. I can expect 0 more times. I think that was her words. Don't quote me. There should have been no more times. We still got problems. Woody keeps saying, when y'all had me back there alone, nobody's picking up. And nobody on any of these legal channels has still said or recognized the fact that in that ex parte meeting, in the very beginning of the transcripts of the ex parte meeting, they asked where Hilton was. It was Love, Glanville, whomever else that was in the room, and Kayla Bumpus. Me and her got to get together. In that room. On the transcript, it says she's out there with Copeland. I don't remember the exact words. I'm going to look for them, and I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to put it on the blog so we can talk about it. Why was she out there with Copeland without no representation? And Copeland keeps saying, every time you get me along, I be telling you. So this is a continuous issue. We had this issue where a young lady felt she lost her job. The DA's investigator was hitting on her. All these people got to do is watch a damn video. They got to watch a remediation video to teach them how to be lawyers. When if I get a parking ticket, I'm going to have to pay a fine. Man, I'm over it. Well, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm hoping this live went well, so I can come back live again with these same settings. Again, I am just starting this thing up. I'm just learning how to work with all of this stuff. I really need some help. I probably should be taking somebody's class, but I don't have no time for that. But again, let's see what happens with Woody after lunch. I'd be surprised if they keep him on the stand. I really will. I don't think the judge knows that Melnick is under suspicion, under suspension. That's that right? Suspension. I don't think she knows that. I don't think she went in this morning knowing. I don't think anybody went in this morning knowing that. Probably not even Woody. But let's find out. Because if Woody would have known, I'm pretty sure that boy pretty smart. He would have been like, I don't have representation. Should I be talking? What they gonna say? They gonna figure out how to get that boy representation because they want him to keep talking. Because he talk a lot when you let him talk. You know, in the in Rush Hour, Jackie Chan said, "I let you talk because you like to talk. But when you talk, you talk. I let you talk because you like to talk. And if you let Woody talk, he be telling some stuff. He like to talk. Let's see what happens. Thank you for coming. Thanks for becoming my new friend. Again, like and subscribe. Help me grow. And let's do some things together.